teleprompter calls that an incredible finish to the Four Nations face-off. Those of us south of the 49th parallel might use a different adjective. Television's John Buccigros joins us now, completing our front line. Bucci, this Four Nations face-off event had to have surpassed anything the NHL could have expected in terms of popularity. What type of impact can it have on the sport moving forward?
That's a great question, Phil. You wonder, do you get momentum? I mean, we see Olympic sports where a lot of people will watch gymnastics or track and field, but then they don't watch between Olympics, right? So that's the thing. Obviously, the NHL has a little bigger cultural stamp on North America. It has a long history than those Olympic sports per se. But I hope it does. We'll find out. This is a massive rating on ESPN. You're talking almost 4 times the Stanley Cup rating of Vegas and Florida a couple of years ago. So this is a big time deal for the sport, for people to see and really talk about it social media wise. It was almost like a pop culture event for hockey and for hockey fans. And for those of us who follow, we feel that these guys are the best athletes to deal with. They sacrifice the most, they give the most, they play with the most pain. And for the world to see that, yeah, I guess it's just one event at a time like this. We haven't had this in a long time. Best on best, international rivalry, hockey. And obviously there was a giant thirst for it. And obviously it filled a perfect void for a lot of sports fans who were looking for meaningful things.
And the cadence of the season kind of works in the favor. We only have to wait till Saturday for puck drop of the second half. Bucci, Connor McDavid and the Oilers, current favorite, kind of surprisingly to me, to bring home the Stanley Cup, plus 600 according to ESPN Bet. No Canadian team, we keep addressing this stat, has won the Cup since the Canadiens 1993. Between the Oilers, I guess the Jets, what's the likelihood this is the year the streak is snapped?
Yeah, I mean, if I had to bet a paycheck, I was forced to bet a paycheck, pick a team to win the Cup, I would bet on Edmonton. They have the best player in Connor McDavid. He just scored an amazing goal that should fill him with all kinds of excitement, and he doesn't need confidence. He's already the best player. But just to win a trophy again. The guy hadn't won a trophy in a long time in terms of a team sport. So I think this can help energize him, energize his teammates, feel comfortable in that atmosphere. He's not going to have the same teammates, of course, like he had on Canada, but he still has Leon Draisaitl, and he still has Evan Bouchard, and he's got some really good players and really good teammates. So I do think that they would be the favorite. McDavid, it's going to be his time at some point, and perhaps this is a really good propelling event for him. Like you said, we're right back at it. I'm doing the Tampa Bay Edmonton game next Tuesday in Tampa Bay, so I'm going to be interested to see how much juice he has in the tank and what it can do for him going forward. But yes, I do think Edmonton, because of him, is the slight favorite to win the Cup.
Bucci, we can't talk second half without addressing the Great Eight's pursuit of the Great One. Alex Ovechkin, 26 goals on the season, 16 away from breaking Wayne Gretzky's record. What's the handicap of when that might happen in your mind?
Yeah, it's close, man. He needs 16 more. They have 27 games left. That's basically, you talk about a 42-goal season from a man his age. That is something, but he's got this long break. Remember, he didn't participate in the Four Nations, so he was able to get a nice break. And his coach, Spencer Carberry, said that he thinks his foot will be on the gas right away. He's going to go for this record. I hope he ties it at season's end, so we have the whole summer to market ESPN's opening night game next year. Penguins at Capitals. Crosby, Ovechkin. Ovechkin needs 1 goal to break Wayne Gretzky's record. Gretzky can be there, whoever he wants to invite, and it could be a massive story for the game that we can have all summer to market and kind of play off all this great momentum we have with the Four Nations. Maybe McDavid wins his first Cup, and now we focus on Ovechkin breaking this once unsurpassable record in everybody's mind. So I'm hoping for a tie, Phil. It's going to be very close, and I hope he's either one behind or tied.
Bucci, you're talking Capitals, Penguins. That's where Ovi and the Caps get back at it Saturday, 3 p.m. Eastern on ABC and ESPN+. Bucci, thank you.
Penn State, hottest college team in America.